November drizzle couldn't stop the holiday spirit from arriving on New York's Fifth Avenue for the unveiling of Bergdorf Goodman's iconic holiday windows. For the 2014 season, Bergdorf celebrates the arts with enchanting window displays enriched with fashion and fantasy.
Well, we're like one of the best department stores in the world, and we are going to be outside on Fifth Avenue, the corner of Fifth Avenue, 57th Street, which is like, you know, the kickoff of the holiday season in New York City, which arguably is the best place in the world to celebrate the holidays. I'm singing tonight. I'm singing a holiday tune. I'm doing The Man with the Bag, which is sort of an older holiday song that people don't know that well, which is my intention. It's beautiful. It's a great sentiment. It's all about being great and waiting for the man with the bag. Christmas is coming again. The most important thing is that we are unveiling the holiday windows, which is like super exciting, and I am sure they are gorgeous. Every year, the Bergdorf windows are spectacular. I can only imagine what they're going to do with their inspiration this season.
The overall theme at Bergdorf Goodman is inspired, but we needed a window component for that, so we decided to do a series of windows about the arts. We looked at the applied arts, performance arts, fine arts, and we found 8 art forms to base each of our big windows on. Each one of them completely different from the others. We have literature, architecture, theater, sculpture, painting, music, film.
I always think when anybody is focusing on the arts, whether it be with fashion or education or just in general supporting performing artists and visual artists, is sort of an exciting thing.
A lot of planning. You know, when we start planning Christmas windows on January 2nd, when we take the one set down, we start another set. We're doing regular windows all year, hundreds of windows, but simultaneously we are planning and fabricating holiday windows, and they take 3 weeks to put in. We calculated it takes about 3,500 man-hours to install holiday windows at Bergdorf Goodman. You know, a lot of department stores nowadays don't put fashion in their holiday windows. They'll do a fabulous set, but they don't put fashion in. That's wonderful. No two stores are the same. We always have a mannequin, at least one look in the window. We have fashion in the window, and that gives us another layer of storytelling, that the mannequin is a character. So rather late in the process, we select the clothes. The clothes don't come first, believe it or not. The sets and props do, and the overall theme. Dolce & Gabbana made us a custom look for one of the windows because we couldn't find the exact costume, if you want to call it that, for one of the windows, and there are others. You find a theme that is broad enough that everybody understands, that is festive enough, or it will lend itself to festive visual scenarios. There's a lot more nowadays, more flexibility with holiday themes. You don't always have to take a trip to the North Pole. We look for a thematic umbrella that will give us windows that'll be festive or colorful or snowy or just generally festive, really. The arts is a perfect venue for that. Festivity, just pure festivity.
The festive new windows were showered with a little extra light from above when actress Téa Leoni joined Nikki M. James and the Bergdorf team to light the UNICEF Snowflake.
UNICEF is really committing to doing whatever it takes to save and to protect vulnerable children all over the world. I think it's an amazing cause, and I think that the Snowflake outside Bergdorf Goodman will be a reminder as we sort of hustle and bustle through the holiday season, getting presents and celebrating and having dinner, to remember that there are people who are less fortunate than us, people who need our help. And I think it's like a beautiful way to sort of marry the giving season with the season of just sort of celebration.